Welcome to the solar system. I'm Professor Brian Cox, and today I want to show you something. I've never visited South America before, so I beg the producers to let me write an extremely tenuous analogy into this short between nuclear fusion and prison. Sometimes I get so depressed by the impending destruction of the universe that I just want to throw myself down a mine shaft like this. But don't worry, I'll finish filming this episode before I do so. It's another one of these pointless videos of the sun or something. I wouldn't fancy dipping my toe in that, but I'm not sure what it's supposed to demonstrate. Yeah, come on. This trip meant I could satisfy another dream of mine through graffiti and then implode a prison. I know what you're thinking. That's a weird fantasy. However, I am a physicist. You can't forget that. And it is in fact marvellous that I can walk and talk at the same time. I wouldn't normally show you something like this because I realise that most of you possess the intellect of an amoeba, and that's being harsh on the amoeba. And I don't want the BBC kicking off because of a graffiti crime wave. But here we go. He. Anybody? No, not funny. Oh, back to the sun or whatever it is. Stealing my thunder yet again. It may seem childish to scroll obscenities in yellow like this, but if you're gonna graffiti, you might as well do it properly. And the editors, I'm sure, will edit out the next word I'm about to write, but I'm gonna give it a crack anyway. Can you see where this is going? In fact, you know what? I'm not even going to bother finishing this word. I mean, what is wrong with one or two obscenities to make it a bit more interesting to people like you, who, to be honest, probably aren't the brightest? I mean, if I'd have gone to Sky, they'd have let me write much worse words than the one I'm about to write here. Time is always advancing, entropy is always increasing. The stars will all eventually die out. In only a few trillion years, everything from the tiniest microorganism to the most vast nebula will be in tiny bits and at minus 273 Kelvin. That's ice cold to the likes of you. To deal with this terrible truth, I've decided to occupy my mind by starting a new band. This time though, I'm going to be the singer. Yeah, I'm going to be the singer. The singer always gets all the girls. It's not fair. It's just not fair. But first of all, I'm going to need a name and a logo. Mignana. Do you think that'll sell? No. Sai. No, that's like Simon and Garfunkel. That's already been done. Arse. I don't know. I mean, I think the logo is going to be red. I'm sure of that. Anyway, you might be wondering how I became a professor at such a young age, and I've got a little clue for you. It's 2 letters. First one, it's like countdown. Is F, and second one E. Anybody? That's right, it's flipping entropy. The protons and neutrons in the brains of my peers have been so scrambled by the passage of time that they deemed me worthy of a professorship. It may have also helped that I gave them signed copies of Things Will Only Get Better, but There you go. So we're getting towards the bit now where the building's gonna implode, so I better get out of here. You've got to have implosions and explosions, otherwise morons like you just won't watch. So, okay, I'm just gonna pretend it's not happening. Brian, it's not happening. The building is not going to implode behind me. No, it's not. Bloody hell. Keep walking, that cool. I was only in there a minute ago. Imagine if I'd have been in there. Doesn't bear thinking about, does it?